What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. Alright, so let's get into what our main thing was today. So, Women's History Month is just the last weekend for Women's History Month. So, shout out to all my ladies, all the queens out there that's going out there doing their thing. And
fact, shout out to queens.
We had a top 50 African Americans list on our old channel last year, which I'm trying to find a way to bring that back up like old podcast segments and stuff. So, this time, instead of doing our top 50 women, I figured we will just talk about there's this list that's out saying the top 50 greatest women superstars, ranking. And I figured we can go over the list, and then we can say what first of all what we disagree with, what we agree with, who should be what, who should be added on, who should be taken off. So I'm going to just read the list straight through before we get any interruptions and stuff like that. And so this is what the criteria for the list are: heavily based on in-ring accomplishments, championships, victories, and creating legendary moments. Those who primarily made their mark outside of the ring will also be highlighted throughout the series. So that's the criteria.
That's why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
why they had to tell you. I see what they had to tell you all that. Okay.
Exactly. Right. So yeah, this is how they're going to highlight the criteria. So with that being said, here is the women's list. We're going from number 50 to 1. All right. So starting at number 50, we got Toni Storm, Caitlyn, Kaylee Ray, Sonya Deville, Shotzi Blackheart, Kelly, Candice LeRae, Nikki Cross, Layla, Ember Moon, Eve Torres, Lacey Evans, Jazz, Maurice, Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, Carmella, Gail Kim, Jacqueline, Kairi Sane, Naomi, Bull, help me out, Prime, number 29. Nakano, there you go. Ivory, Melina, Nikki and Brie Bella, Io Shirai, Luna Vachon, Stephanie McMahon, Michelle McCool, Rhea Ripley, Natalya, AJ Lee, Shayna Baszler, Paige, Sable, Molly Holly, Victoria, Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, Beth Phoenix, Bayley, Ronda Rousey, Lita, Alundra Blaze, Sasha Banks, Asuka, Chyna, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and number 1, Trish Stratus. So, we can definitely talk about who is missing off that list, because obviously this looks like a WWE only list.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, a lot of people gotta be taken out for a lot of other women that I feel as though that don't get to shine from Impact, AEW, or ECW, or WC. There's women all over the board of wrestling, especially in the indies today, that because they definitely do a PWI listing as well. So, okay, first off, let's do it this way: who should be taken off in your opinion?
Q, you can do it.
Who should be taken off in my opinion?
Yeah, we should talk about taking off right now.
Sonya Deville, she can come off. Okay, what has Maurice actually done? Has she actually done any wrestling?
Yes, she's won multiple championships. Yeah.
All right, I ain't know that. All right, so then she could stay then. Kaylee Ray is like the current champion, ain't she?
She's like in range 500 or 600.
All right. I'm just asking questions. Nikki Cross, why is she here? Alrighty, she can go.
Tag team champion.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep Gargano's wife on there.
But no
I'll be fair. I'll keep her on there.
But no championships though.
She ain't got no titles. Oh, she can go. Oh, she can go.
You knew he was going to say that.
Oh, she can go. All right, Kelly, why are you here?
She, unfortunately, has had titles.
Divas titles though, like she can go. She can go. What are we doing? I don't have like who can like those like I feel like these who can goes are kind of borderline petty. I more so got like people who needs to be like moved up and moved down and all that.
Okay, we're gonna get to that. Prime, do you see anybody that you think should just be taken off the list?
Yeah, just for the top 50 women of all time in WWE, Sonya Deville can go. Unfortunately,
I don't see how Sonya makes it when like what did she do that Mandy didn't do?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
you know what I mean, where like how is she on here but not Ruby Riott?
That's a good point, Q-Flow. I ain't even think about that.
Yeah, just like you said. What?
They both did the same amount of work. Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing here? Eve Torres. What did she? I thought we don't like her. No. That's whatchamacallit. That's whatchamacallit. Maria Menounos.
Nah, you got some stats. Lacey should not be
Eve has gotten better in her career, but I can think of a lot of women that's better than Eve. That like me personally, I like Eve.
But I think she should. I think she could still be on this list because when she came into her own, she was still like.
Yo, let's keep it at 1,000 though. Like Nikki Cross, she can go. Like she ain't doing nothing.
Nikki Cross is on my list.
She got carried by Alexa Bliss. Like
Nikki Cross is gone for me. Candice would be depending on Candice would be gone for right now.
She gone.
Lacey is going for me. Jazz, I would keep her because she did win some championships. Maurice, Nia, Bianca, I would keep them. Carmella, unfortunately, I keep her in the high 40s. Gail Kim definitely should be higher. Jacqueline, Gail Kim should be higher.
Yeah.
I mean, higher like down in the 20s.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
10s. You said what?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Luna Fashawn, I'll keep her, but I don't think she should be at 24. Stephanie.
Whoa. Hold on. Oh, all right. Never mind. Woo.
Yeah.
I'm about to lose my shit for a minute.
Stephanie should. If they want to talk about moments, then fine. Put her at 50. Sure. Everybody else though, Sable had her one run with Mark Mero, so
Sable can go, man.
I think Sable will be in the 40s if we being honest.
All right.
Sable can move down the list, but there's some that okay. So here go the
I feel like Paige and AJ Lee are low.
Yeah, she is definitely. Yeah.
I feel like Paige and AJ Lee are too low.
I think Stephanie McMahon, personally, for me, is 50.
Yeah, put it.
Yeah.
I mean, she does contribute. I mean, she has a great character. I mean, she does some wrestling. She has some great storylines. But when it comes to the actual wrestling, if they're gonna put her on the list, she goes at number 50 because that way everybody comes underneath her is better when it comes to the ring.
As much as I don't like them, the Bellas are kind of low.
They deserve to be on here. I don't know if they should deserve to be here as a tag team.
Yeah, they probably just helping, saving the spots. But regardless, I feel like they just a little too low. Like 26? Come on, son.
I don't find Carmella better than Bianca Belair by no means. Or Jazz.
Hell no.
No, you're right, but
it's the Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank.
She does have a title.
She do. I mean, so would you put that over? Okay, so I mean, okay, that's their criteria.
This is by championships
I'm not putting that.
and victories.
Bianca is about to win a chip at the grandest stage of them all. Like they knew what was going on when they made this list. Stop it. They could have not you, Prime. I'm talking about the people when I say stop it. Like,
first of all,
I know we are. I'm just saying we are talking about stats. That's what I'm saying. Like,
her stats about to go up.
Unfortunately, by stats and victories, unfortunately, Carmella right now is better than Bianca Belair by my stats.
She not higher than Nia Jax won it at WrestleMania. Is that higher?
Okay, well, yeah, you're right.
And she reigning tag champion.
I mean, so the question should be: are we going to use their criteria, or do you think we should change it up?
Well, if we're
you go.
If we're rearranging the list by we're doing it by our standards, so we're going to go off like our own criteria.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to see how, like, come on, bro. Stephanie McMahon, did she even win a title?
Yes, she did.
She did? All right.
Yeah, she won the women's title. That's what her and Triple H for that McMahon Humsey era. Now, okay. Well, how about this then, y'all? Who would y'all add on? Because there's so many women all across the board.
From everywhere or from just WWE?
From everywhere, because me personally...
Awesome Kong.
Awesome Kong is in my top 10, top 5.
Yeah.
Awesome Kong.
Yeah. How Awesome Kong not on this?
Because this is WWE.
I mean, you're right. But if I had had women all over, even though despite the claims and the stuff that she did, Tessa Blanchard.
Okay. I can see that Tessa being on here. Okay.
Thunder Rosa.
Oh, I don't know just yet.
No. Too early?
Too early. She's just been wrestling for like 5 years. It's probably too early.
I mean, Shaq been playing ball for 5 years. They put him in the top 50 of all time, remember?
Yeah, but Thunder Rosa ain't... She's just now getting mainstream media. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so how about Serena Deeb?
My bad, yo. My Wi-Fi just shut off on me. It's rebooting.
I was about to say, what was that? Right.
But I said
Serena
Awesome Kong.
Deeb.
I don't know if y'all heard me.
Yeah, no, we heard you.
Okay.
Yeah. Serena Deeb, I will say no. Personally.
Okay.
If you want to put her on there, that's cool. But I would personally say no. And look,
I don't know any other women outside of this. So, like, Awesome Kong was my only outsider. I would have threw
Awesome Kong and Gail Kim for sure. And we talk about TNA women. I know you don't like her, unfortunately, Madison Rain.
Can I put the beautiful people on there as a whole?
I don't know if y'all brought her up, but elephant in the room. Are we adding Tessa?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I say we call it wrestling skills, stuff like that, and accomplishments, stuff like that. Tessa, honestly, is kind of high on the list, especially for her winning the men's title. But then that opens the door. Like, do you put Sexy Star on there?
No, you don't put Sexy Star, but you put Taya Valkyrie. Taya Valkyrie should be on this list.
I like Taya Valkyrie. I like Rosemary also.
What about Emma?
Emma? No, not Emma.
Okay.
See, well, if we count championships, then Emma can't go on there though. But I do like Emma when it comes to her wrestling.
What championship Emma won? She didn't win the championship.
He said, "Yeah, he said we can't."
Oh, I was about to say, did I miss him?
Yeah, no, I said we can't do that yet because.
Well, yeah, I would say like Jordan Grace. Bull Nakano, I'm glad that they even put her on this list.
That was the Blasian one, right?
Yeah, Japanese. She's the one with the hair. Her hair is like 3 feet tall.
Yeah,
you see in the old clips.
So when it comes to younger, would you put somebody like a Mia Yim on there?
No,
not
yet.
I wouldn't.
No.
Well, I'm not.
Would you add her for her accomplishments as Jade?
She didn't. What did she do as Jade? Other than she was in a beautiful piece.
I mean, she was in Dollhouse, and then she did win the championship in TNA, the women's championship.
I would put her higher up on the list.
Because if you want to like count that accomplishment, which I understand.
Because I think Aja Kong should be on here. Aja Kong was Awesome Kong's mentor, so I think, and she's done a lot of stuff. She should be on here. Because I know I've met a lot of Japanese people, so I don't understand. But I just know a lot of women wrestlers. That's all. All right.
So I'm saying you can add them all on there. I'm saying because, like I said, sometimes a chick like me personally, Shotzi Blackheart shouldn't be on here right now.
Yeah,
not at all.
Shotzi should not be on there.
I think Shotzi Blackheart. I mean, if you're not gonna put me and him on there, I don't think Shotzi Blackheart should be on there just yet.
Because I'm looking at some accomplishments of these people, and and when you think of all these people, and you think of Shotzi, she should not be on this list.
I wouldn't have Nikki Cross on here. I definitely wouldn't have Kelly on here, whether she was a champion or not. I wouldn't. Caitlyn, no.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have her. She didn't even wrestle long enough to be. She wasn't even a wrestler long enough.
Exactly. She had one pay-per-view match, and that was it. And I don't think
Victoria should be on here though.
Victoria?
Yeah.
She not on here?
No, she's not.
Victoria's on here. She's 14.
She is?
Yeah, she's 14.
Yeah, she's 14.
I was about to say, okay, she is. Okay, I'm about to say, dang, all right, I missed that. My bad.
How y'all got Kelly, but not Tori Wilson?
Because she didn't do anything.
Kelly did stuff?
She won a belt. I don't even think Tori won a belt.
All right.
Yeah, Tori Wilson was all eye candy. I don't think she ever won any
so
kind
was Sable.
Sable won a belt.
Sable won the belt. And she had a feud with a guy, like I said.
Yeah,
like,
she sailed by Mark Merrill. She had a WrestleMania Championship feud, and Sable drew numbers in the match there, unfortunately.
Are you guys ready for the grind?
Yeah, you boys ready for the grind. And Sable drew some numbers.
I'm glad they got a couple people on this list. That I'm looking at another list, and they got these names all mixed up and jacked up.
Me personally, this was the unpopular opinion. I think, look, Lita to me, I understand why a lot of people like Lita. I understand why my wife likes Lita. I understand this. I understand in general why people like Lita. But when it comes to me, Lita was always sloppy to me.
Well, that's her style.
Yeah, it is her style. I can't. She is a women's champion. She has had a lot of memorable moments. So I can't argue. I definitely can't argue with that fact. But I can't. I just can't put Lita over Ronda Rousey. I'm sorry.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
I like Ronda, man.
What? She could barely cut a promo. Are you kidding me?
Wait a minute. You mean tell me Lita that's been wrestling for like 14 years, multiple time women's champion, that's had a lot of great moments, and you not gonna put her over Ronda Rousey?
Look, I told you it's unpopular, and I'm probably gonna change my mind by the end of it. Like I said, I was full of Ronda. I don't think Ronda got a fair shake.
Wait a minute. So where do you think Ronda Rousey should be in this list?
Me personally, I would have put Ronda in the top 15. Me personally.
Can we all come up with like a top 10?
I mean, okay, fine, that's fair. Like I said, it's unpopular. It's not true. I was a fan of Ronda Rousey, but like, okay, my top 10, I'll keep Trish there. Oh, not at 1, but I like Trish. I like Charlotte. I like Becky Lynch. She has the accomplishments. I'm saying, but since we're not counting wrestling,
how's Becky I'm sorry. How's Becky not over Charlotte?
Oh, come on now.
If they talking,
you're not gonna put
championships.
Becky over Charlotte.
She has 11 championships,
bro. She carried 2 of them things.
But
Becky just got hot. Look, people gotta realize Becky just got hot 2.5 years ago. Because before then, Becky was doing nothing. Charlotte came in with the Queen thing, and ever since 2016,
y'all right.
Yeah,
I was weighing the 2. She carried 2 belts though. I was weighing that pretty heavy. But y'all right.
Would y'all put Becky over China?
No.
I would, but one space.
No.
So
I feel like China. I feel like Lita in China. But like I said, I agree with y'all with the Charlotte thing though. So you know what I mean, before y'all try to hit me with a hypocrite move. But I personally feel like China and Lita are too low.
I think I would put Becky one spot above China because China obviously was the person that started on, and I think China was fighting men. I think Becky, they were trying to get her to start doing that. Like, she was not caring about nobody. Like, she was getting John Cena face. She was getting all the men's faces basically saying, "I will beat you up." Like,
but
I wish they would have did more with that.
But see, China had a thing to her like, yo, this woman. Now, if we're going by their criteria, I mean, China had a women's championship, obviously, but she also had an Intercontinental Championship also.
Mm-hmm.
And also, China was in a lot more memorable moments. And China definitely developed being a good, a decent wrestler.
Let's not act like China was on almost every segment in Attitude. DX was on almost every segment.
Literally, but I'm just saying, but even that with the Mama Cita, they tried to tone her down. But I'm saying, but in the whole DX stuff and her having actual quality matches with, I'm not saying they were 5-star Jones. I'm saying but having quality matches with actual men. Becky, on the other hand, which I don't mind Becky being the man, but a lot of her promos was more, came off a lot of arrogant. Even though it was probably her character in the first place, because she started out as a heel, then became, a babyface, and I'm just like, is it more character or the rest? Because like I said, I don't mind Becky's wrestling, but when it comes to wrestling wise, she's the last woman I want to see in 4 Horsewomen. When it comes, look, I could watch a Sasha Banks match, a Charlotte match, and a Bayley match because of the way they wrestle. But Becky Lynch, I'm like, all right, her character is one of the best characters, but coming wrestling wise, I'm not saying she's a bad wrestler. She's not a bad wrestler by no means. But I'm just saying, but when it comes to out them 4 Horsewomen and who I want to see wrestle, Becky comes in last.
Q, who you got in your 10, or you need time? It don't have to be in order. You can just name 10.
All right. In my 10, no order. I'm keeping Trish. I'm keeping China. I'll take Charlotte. Hold on. All right. Trish, Charlotte, Becky, China. I'm keeping them. Beth Phoenix is coming up to my list.
She in my top 10.
Beth, yeah. I feel like Paige is coming up there. So what's that? 6? That's 6. I'm keeping Lita. I guess I'll take Bayley. That's 8. Asuka, she beat Goldberg Street. Hold on, let me find them. I gotta pick a 9.
I got Asuka.
Asuka's. You got Asuka over Becky?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm sorry. I get it, but I don't. I'm not. See, now here's my thing. I feel like Alundra Blaze is in a good spot, but I don't know her.
She's. You can replace her.
So so that's what I'm saying. Like my list is going to be mostly newer era like added like ruthless aggression, newer era folk.
She was important, but she was in that era of like when drop kicks was a huge move. So
yeah. So I guess I said I'll take Bayley. I got Beth Phoenix. I'm torn between. I see Paige. I see Mickie James. I see AJ Lee. I see Natalia. Like I'm seeing names that I should keep. But I'm not super sure for number 9 because Asuka's going in at 10. Like I know, like even though it's not an order, Asuka would be if I put it in order. Asuka's last. So maybe I'll take Paige. Why not? No, I'm not taking Paige. I'll take Bliss. I'll put Bliss at 10 and put Asuka at 9. And then the rest of the list you can put it in whatever order. I don't.
How about you, Pryor?
Okay. I got Gail Kim. She's very high up there for me.
Yeah.
I think,
I
one
like
of the
Gail
pioneers.
Kim. I didn't see her enough. That's my only thing.
See, you weren't watching. See, she was in TNA, so I don't understand her.
All right.
I think she changed women's wrestling when it comes to like taking them seriously in a sense, even though it was an impact. So I would say Gail Kim, Awesome Kong for sure. Beth Phoenix, Trish, Charlotte, Becky, Chyna, Mickey. Cause I'm gonna put Mickey up there. My opinion.
You know what? Yeah, I'm taking Mickey over Alexa Bliss. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My opinion, I would definitely take AJ in the top 10. And Sasha, I'll take Sasha. And I think I got like one Alita. I forgot Alita. So yeah.
Where you at right now?
That was it.
That was it. Okay, so for me, because I got a weird list. Okay, I understand my favorites, but when it comes to accomplishments, I understand that Lita beats Ronda in all categories. So I understand that. Lita will make my top 10. Lita will make it. Beth Phoenix will make it. Mickie James will make it. Sasha, Asuka, Chyna, Charlotte, Trish. I want to say Bayley because I am a fan of Bayley's, and I know that. Oh God, I gotta go back and check.
See, it's hard because like I'm not a fan of Bayley, but it's like I'm trying not to be super duper biased.
Because see, right now,
I see she ain't made my list.
I'm about to say in Paige because if you're going by like championships and accomplishments, that has to count for something. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go by championships and big moments, because me personally, I'm like, me, I'm a fan of Jazz. And I thought Jazz was one of the most purest wrestlers that they had on there in that mid-2000s era. And her and Trish Stratus and Molly Holly and all of them was making magic on Raw at that time when they had the Women's Championship. But once again, Jazz is only, 2-time Women's Champion? You're not going to beat championships like Bayley. She don't have that many memorable moments other than her 2 WrestleMania matches.
Mm-hmm.
So that Lacey Evans, me personally, I'm like, she ain't won nothing, so she don't need to be on here. Now Jacqueline, I also like Jacqueline because she's a women's champion and a cruiserweight champion. Mm-hmm. And Jacqueline does have some memorable moments also of WCW and in WWE for inappropriate reasons and appropriate reasons. So it's like I will move Jacqueline kind of up also. Me personally, like Naomi goes over Melina and Ivory. Naomi's a 2-time women's champion, had a WrestleMania moment, had one of the biggest reactions at the Royal Rumble. Like, yeah, Naomi goes higher than that.
Is this your top 10 or just who you placed?
No. I said my top 10 already. That's WWE, but then I would definitely throw Awesome Kong in there if we was, because if we were doing all wrestling, Awesome Kong, Tessa Blanchard would have to be in the top 10. Have to be.
Okay.
Have to be. So
I'm at that, yeah.
Right now, if we're doing let's do it 2 ways. If we were doing just WWE, Who's number one?
Charlotte.
That's what I'm thinking. Charlotte.
Are we talking like right now?
As of right now, this is the best WWE list right now. Who's the GOAT in just WWE? Then I'm gonna ask who is the GOAT for all the women, all around the world.
All right, so we're doing just current WWE.
Just WWE in general.
Oh,
who's the GOAT?
Yeah, Charlotte.
So now, out of all women's wrestlers, out of all across the board, no matter what company it's from, no matter what era it's from, who's the GOAT?
I might sound too biased. I'm gonna let y'all go first.
I got Io Shirai. No, I'm joking. Y'all know I love Io, man.
Yeah.
I love Io. Damn, all across the board. See that now? See again, I'm coming off as a WWE baby because I don't know all the women across the board. It sound like it's going to be a debate between Tessa and Charlotte, though.
That's what I'm looking at.
So, but I don't like Tessa, so Charlotte.
Okay.
I was there the same way between that debate between Tessa and Charlotte going by their criteria. Okay, so I'm only going by what their criteria is, but once again, I think Charlotte still takes that crown. What you gonna say, Prime?
Yeah, I think Charlotte still takes it, but a lot of people give her a run for her money outside of WWE. But I think Charlotte still takes it.
She has to. I mean, once again, just the accomplishment she has done with just not just 11-time champion. She's the first woman to main event a pay-per-view. First woman to be in Hell in a Cell. First woman to how many times she main event on Raw with Sasha Banks had some of the best robberies. Like her resume from just the 11 times alone is just stacked.
Right.
So, but is that her resume because they want that to be her resume?
I mean,
or, even though it all is obviously all scripted. I'm saying, like, do they do that just so they can say Charlotte is making history?
Yes. I mean, they most likely. I mean, it ain't no secret. They pack the resume, and obviously the woman that's hot, they're going to, get most of the shine, and Charlotte gets a lot of the shine. And like I said, she
unnecessary. She had 2 unnecessary title wins. I'm not going to go about it, but we all know which one was which on SmackDown. That was unnecessary, but I ain't gonna get into it.
Look, even if you take away the 2 unnecessary title wins, right? She's a Royal Rumble winner. You know what I'm saying? She main event a pay-per-view. No woman has done that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean they do it now, but I'm saying, but before then, and then like I said, her and Sasha made history of being the first woman inside Hell in a Cell. Then they main event a lot of Raws, and then she was in the main event of WrestleMania. Like, you don't beat that. She's in the main event of WrestleMania. The woman had a main event of WrestleMania. So she's a freak athlete. She has a terrible moonsault, but she's a freak athlete. So she's good on the mic, and like I said, she's good in her character and stuff like that. So Charlotte got to definitely be the GOAT right now.
And then she has good work rate.
Yeah,
like,
she do.
I think people only say Trish is the best because of the.
Yeah, but see, Trish is good, but the problem with Trish don't got like a lot of. I mean, she's like the starter, but the moments that Charlotte got of Trish, I mean, there's some moments about Trish Stratus that you don't want to remember. Yeah,
but I think Trish has more moments than in-ring moments, while Charlotte has more in-ring moments than like just straight up moments. Like, you remember Trish for stuff outside of the ring and not most likely in the ring.
You said what?
You will probably remember Trish more for more of her moments than her wrestling, which means like more of her outside the ring moments will probably be more memorable than Charlotte's outside of the ring moments while Charlotte has more memorable moments in the ring.
Okay.
So more people will remember Trish for a mud match or whatever, bikini, whatever people want to imagine her as. But it's not much wrestling. While Charlotte, you got her doing the moonsault, you got her wrestling, Becky, Ronda.
Yeah, you're right. I said so, but right there, Charlotte comes. I think she comes out on top. All right, guys. So that was our discussion of the top 50. So you could add on or who should be taken off, or whatever the case may be. And obviously, there's more women out there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all our women out there. Whether doing their thing out there. So I'm sorry we couldn't give our 50 list, but that's the way we can do it.